Good morning, morning. Good morning, morning.
Hi guys, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us here on Tobago Updates Television. Into the sporting segment, I want to thank Downey Marcel and the Ball Blasters Academy for, of course, coming in and sharing all the good news, and congratulations to them once again. Now we're going to jump into some swimming, talking about the Rainbow Cup happening this weekend, obviously, down at Blackrock. I know when Blackrock people hear about Rainbow Cup, some does get excited and some does be very disappointed. I want to say good morning to Mr. Gooding. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Everything set for the Cup?
It's coming along, yeah. We're in our final preparations today. A lot of the infrastructure has been put in place, so today is just finalizing, making sure that we have police to keep the roads blocked off and safe for the participants. Just all the small fine tuning. That's what.
And all the athletes in the country already.
They're on their way. A lot of them showed up yesterday. Some will be arriving this morning by a plane, by a boat. A lot still coming on the last ferry because people still have to work and they jump on the ferry and come over this evening. So they're still on their way to Tobago.
So tell me about the logistics tomorrow, because obviously the road in some parts will have to be blocked off. So time for that, and how can the residents in the area access their homes?
So I'll give you the reason why we had to get the roads closed off, because we have 350 athletes on the course. You have athletes cycling, because it's a swim, ride, run, and we have athletes swimming, and then the faster athletes will get onto the bike, and then the faster athletes will be on the run. So you have we eventually had runners and cyclists going one way, bikers and runners coming another way, and then you're trying to squeeze cars and all that stuff. It became a hazard, and then I said, I'm not gonna wait until somebody get knocked down and dies on this course, because that'll be the last time I ever put on a race over here.
And this can be considered an international event.
It is an international event. Yeah. I mean, when you look at the start list, we have regional, international. It's well recognized by a lot of people, and it's also our national championships for the standard distance triathlon, and it is also Carifta. There's Carifta triathlon for kids 15 and under, which is going to happen in August in Barbados. They're using this event as a selection criteria for a selection event to pick the team. So we're going to have the race closed off. The course is going to be closed off from Starfish Hotel until Pleasant Prospect, between the hours of 6:30 till 11 o'clock. And then you could access, and then we go as far as the Blackrock basketball court. So so
it's not stretch. That's
so that stretch.
Yeah.
So that is closed off, and then we have the second race, which starts at 11 o'clock, because the first race starts at 7 o'clock, and that's the standard distance triathlon, the sprint distance triathlon, and we also have a relay, and that goes up until 11 o'clock. Then we start a shorter race. So then we open from the Blackrock basketball court to Pleasant Prospect for a few hours. And we have a few of the other events just running between Starfish and Blackrock basketball court. And the last race is the 5K in the afternoon. And then we close off the race course again, but that's only for an hour.
Okay, so it's just one day. That's tomorrow?
Just one day, Everything in and out. If you pass down on the Heritage Park on Sunday, we look like we never were there. We just try to keep everything nice and clean once we leave it as we found it. And we really appreciate the support of all the villagers from Blackrock. They have been supporting. This is the 18th year we're putting this on.
18 years.
So, and if they, as we try to say, this is everybody can benefit from this. When you have, 300-400 participants coming, they are coming with their friends, they're coming with their family, they're coming with a whole bunch of people. They have one guy registered and 25 partners coming to line. Just to put it in context. They all need hotels, they all need food, they all need to go to restaurants, they all buying water, they all buying drinks, they all buying fruit, they all buying things. So it's an opportunity for anybody in the area to now say, we could capitalize on this. So don't see it as a
indirect benefits have indirect benefits, and I'm sure persons who into them concessionaires who interested in little wobbly, say pillory, they can still come around
and we have people that you need a pass to come and sell to sell anything, because we want to keep some sort of restriction. We don't want it to be a common market, so we want to make sure that the vendors that come to the race site have their food badge, they wear any proper headwear, they're taking the necessary precautions to sell people food safely on the course. You don't want somebody come and get sick and then we eat that rainbow cup and that kind of thing,
They blame Jason Gooden.
Exactly. So we do the due diligence and we make sure that it's safe for the participants, safe for the spectators, safe for everybody.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, the stretch there's a road that leads up to the recreation ground. You can pass up there.
Of course.
You can bypass that stretch
it's
and
Mount
go.
Trace.
Right, you can bypass the stretch and go up there, and if it is that you want to
come down
by the Pantan there. By the Pantan.
Yeah, that would be the longer way.
Right.
But so the detour routes we have is if you coming into Plymouth, you could access behind the YMCA up to the Pan.
Right, okay.
But you go as far to the Pan, that's as far as you can go.
Right.
There had a couple of years that we allowed people with passes to get at it.
Yeah.
That same year somebody get bounced on. So the police say we're not allowing that.
Yeah.
It's once for the year.
Yeah. And I mean international meet as well. So I mean, Jason, 18 years in, I mean that's a long time. Yep. I mean, how would you view the event today?
It's coming along. We had a slight pause because of COVID, and everything had to take a little back step from there. We have been seeing a lot of events and a lot of people, and they have all approached sport in a different. They have a different mindset. It now becomes a lifestyle. Sport used to be recreation and all that stuff. Now, because sport is a big money thing. Yeah, it's a big industry. Yeah. So, and people are now realizing that if I could stay healthy and stay fitter, I spend less money in hospitals. I spend less money off of work. And it's a good lifestyle. You go out there, you meet like-minded people, you release your things stressing you, you go and take a little walk and you feel better.
You feel better. And of course, Mr. NGBC Hall has been keeping the sport of triathlon alive in Tobago. I mean, what's a partnership like?
A very good one. Endu is now new into the sport. I've been doing this for over 25 years. Right. Endu is now coming in, so I'm definitely offering him as many tips and tricks as we need a consistency. We need a continuation.
Yes.
And Endu is the new blood, the new fire, and he's a local boy. And why not support his events? So we come over here, we support his events. I put on a Rainbow Cup in Grenada this year for the first time.
Right.
And Endu was over there assisting.
Yeah, so he's spreading the ring, he's spreading it around the country.
I have to. Yeah. So it's good. It's a good sport, and we also throw in a 5K. So if you still don't want to do the triathlon, you could come and do the 5K and still be part of the event. And we have a nice medal here, custom design medal for all the finishers of the 5K.
Let me zoom in on the medal. It looks really good.
Camera, right? That one.
It looks really good. Yeah.
Custom design medals. When you're gonna come down there, you're gonna see professionalism.
Yeah.
Everybody says I'm a perfectionist, but you have to be a perfectionist. If they have things here and there, big concrete billiards and all that stuff, I will go out of my way to make sure that it's safe and spectator friendly for everyone, participants and spectators.
Yeah. So tell me about the countries that we can expect tomorrow.
I should really check the thing. Yesterday, somebody from Poland registered.
Right, Poland.
We have Colombia. We have Americans. We have a lot of expats that live in Trinidad, as well as coming over to take part in it. We have a team from Grenada that are coming over. Some youngsters, they're doing it for the first time. A couple South Africans. So they're just all over the place, you know. And I haven't really gone after them. I used to go and source athletes and say, come to the island, try to get them to come down, once they have a good social media presence, because we want them to, I don't need the top athletes to come here, right? I need guys that are pretty decent. Our guys give them a little challenge, but I want them to come to Tobago, enjoy it, have a good experience, Twitter about it, and get them coming back in the future and get their friends coming back to Tobago, because it's not about what we make this time. It's about people having a good experience so Tobago can generate revenue. It's a beautiful island, and I'm not sure why we don't push more sport tourism and more tourism. And I mentioned Grenada because I live in Grenada now, right? So, Tobago, Grenada is very keen on having this event, and you can have one in Grenada, but we want to mention this one. We need to give this one. I have to. While we have to thank my sponsors who supported me, M&M Insurance Brokers.
Okay, fantastic.
Odyssey Timing, a couple. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. You know, the Division of Sport, Big O's Ranch, Trinidad and Tobago Triathlon Federation, B Mobile, Subway, ATP Performance, Blue Waters, Classic Awards, Universal Ambulance, Baby Stop, Dairy have been supporting the event for a long time.
Yeah.
And, we really want to give kudos to them. the sponsorship scene has been not as great as we wanted it. I mean, it costs a lot of money to put this event on. People come there and they think, it doesn't come. It's close to $180,000.
Right.
And this year it has been a struggle because I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to pay because I don't want to say I don't have money to do it and pull back on quality. Quality always has to remain the same.
And you have to grow. You have to grow as well.
Have to grow. So this year I'm taking a little hit in my personal pockets.
Right.
But I know it's in the long term it's gonna be.
But who knows? After this interview, you may some sponsor.
I would love if more Tobagonian sponsors come on board. I mean, Tobagonians, every time you go to them, they're like, oh, things hard. They can't sponsor. But you have to look at it as this is your social responsibility, your corporate social responsibility. You have to do some things to develop Tobago. You have to do things to develop Tobagonians. When I was a young kid, I had the opportunity. I used to hang out with a bunch of fellas. We started smoking, we started drinking, and I got into sports. There was two options. Do I hang out with these guys or do I go and do sport? And I got into sport. And 25 years later, here I am organizing it. I could see growth. I could see youngsters coming up in the sport. And they're remarkable young fellas. Even if you don't make it to the Olympic Games, the things you learn from sport would be discipline, would be hard work pays off, would be if I don't win, I don't fall and kick a tantrum. I learn how to deal with reassessing and coming back, training better and all that stuff. So there's always benefits to sport and wish we get more support for it.
Fantastic. And before you go, let's repeat again the time we're starting tomorrow. And of course, welcome to Tobago to come down tomorrow to support.
Yeah, definitely come down to support. The first race starts at 7 o'clock. That's the sprint and standard distance triathlon. We have the youth triathlon and the try that starts at 11 o'clock. Right after that, we have a new event called it's a baby triathlon. So for 3 to 5 year olds, literally they're so cute. These little children, the parents get more excited about it. So we have a 3 to 5 year triathlon category. We also have a 10 to 12 and a 13 to 15 category. And we finish off with a 5K in the afternoon. Registration is still open. You can register. We have some of the races are closed off, but registration for the 5K is still open. You can go to rainbowcuptobago.com to register. Everything is online. We don't do the whole paper thing again. So go there. All the information is on our website. Go register. If you're not interested in participating, definitely come down and support it because you're going to be blown away by the show that we're going to put on tomorrow.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it. Rainbow Cup Triathlon happening tomorrow here in Tobago. 18 years. Wow. Outstanding achievement there by Mr. Gooding and his team. So, guys, we have been chatting with Managing Director, right?
Anywhere from Garbage Man to Organizer. Yes.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming through. And of course, I wish you guys good weather tomorrow. And Tobago, go out and support. Let's go out and support the thing. Sport tourism. Yeah, we're trying to build that vibe here in Tobago. So, again, go down there and support, and to the villagers, let's bear with them for the day. We're very hospitable people here in Tobago. So guys, this brings us to an end, the sporting segment. But before I go, I must say congratulations to rising superstar Phoenix and all the Tobago clubs that would have participated in the National Track and Field Juvenile Championships. Yes, so congratulations to all the clubs and the winners. And don't forget, tomorrow at the Sid Gray Sporting Complex, it's the finals of the Chief Secretary's Bago T10 Blast. It's going to be the Fort King George Gunners. They're going to take on the winner of today's eliminator between the Buku Reef Divers and the Rainforest Rangers. So lots of things happening in Tobago, in the Tobago space, sporting wise. Continue to be safe out there. I'm going to throw you guys over to Nafali for the Good Morning Tobago segment. Don't forget to share the live.